Hello, I have some more progress on the web extension that I've been kind of coding to download these playlists that I have on the side here. I haven't really done too much, but it has been quite a lot of work because I've been working completely on the Rust side of things. So I still have the extension, it still kind of exists here. This is just the JavaScript side of things. It's like just sending a HTTP message over to a local web server, but the local web server is running on Rust. So Rust has been what I've been trying to wrangle because it's a little difficult, but this is what I got so far. So if I bring over the Rust server over here and I pin it, which I actually remember the hotkey now, if I go to fetch and download these 77 playlists, I think, was it 77? I thought it was 74 last time. I don't know why there's 3 extra. I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, if we press download now, check out what happens. It fetches the playlist, and then it gets all of the videos. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. God damn, you just leaked my entire foreboding playlist, all 33 videos. So this will run through every single playlist that it just sent, and it's going through every single one and downloading the files. I will say though, it isn't actually downloading. It says it downloaded it, it's not actually downloading it yet. That's kind of the bit I need to figure out, but so far, I've gotten it to fetch the playlist, like actually download what's in the playlist, not the videos itself, but like the content of the playlist. So you get all the links that are in that playlist just so you know what to look for. And then from there, I get the title of the playlist because that comes with that data. And then I check all the videos in the playlist. So I have it checking a file in my local system called it's just log.json. So it's basically comparing a file that's on my system as opposed to the videos that are on YouTube. So if it sees that there's a discrepancy there, it will either download the video if it's on YouTube but not on my disk, or it will remove a video if it's on my disk but not on YouTube. So in theory, once I get this working and I actually get like directories going and the actual log file writes to itself, it should remove any files that I end up removing from these playlists. It will also, I think I said this before on the previous thing that I worked on, but it will also incidentally remove anything that YouTube actually removed itself as well. Like if YouTube or someone like privated a video, that would also count as a removal because YTDLP can't like access those videos, so it just kind of counts as a removal. It's you can't really tell. You can't tell if it's like a deleted video or not if it's missing there. So it'd probably be something like a config option if you like playlists to remove videos that are no longer in there. I know I'll be using it like that, but someone else might not. And I mean, with that, yes, I do plan to like make this public in some sort of capacity, some sort of downloadability. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be an official extension or something you actually have to like sideload into Firefox because I don't know. I also don't know if it works on Chrome or anything yet either. I've just been coding in Firefox, so I have no clue if it works on anything else. I don't think it will, but it is Manifest v3, which is supposed to be pretty cross-compatible. I just have to fuck around and find out. But anyways, I've just been working on this side of things so far. So right now it's been gathering together all the playlist data, and it's been comparing the playlist data. So it has properly identified that I don't have these 10 videos that it found. Or is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is 10. Okay, it looks a lot smaller for some reason. So it does properly identify that I don't have these videos because it's actually comparing it with a empty JSON file. So it's trying to check something, but there's obviously no values in it. So it's like, okay, I gotta download everything. So the next course of action will be to actually, download the things, but also store it in the log file so they don't get re-downloaded. Now, there is a way to do this automatically in YTDLP. If there's like a log fucking thing. I have it in the code somewhere. That's what I used previously here. I was using a... Not parse metadata. What was it? There was something here. It might be on this side instead. Because I know there was something... It was like a log directory. Or like a log file parameter. Or argument. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure where it is. Download archive. That's what it is. So a download archive kind of just like doesn't re-download anything that's already been in there. But the downside of using YTDLPs is that it has to be in like a separate file for each playlist. And you have to download it like per playlist. I'm thinking I'm going to try to do the way where I just download each video individually instead of making YTDLP do it, which will probably be a lot slower, but it will not use like its own fucking directory for a bunch of log files, which was I thought was kind of weird. So hopefully I can optimize it in a way that it doesn't actually lose too much time. But I imagine it might still, because YTDLP probably fetches all the videos data beforehand instead of like fetching it from scratch when it downloads just like a video link as opposed to a playlist link. Because I'd imagine if you send in a playlist link into YTDLP, it probably downloads extra information that it can then use to download the individual videos, because you might as well use that info, right? But yeah, I just need to figure that stuff out. But it is working pretty damn well. Look, I'm like really close. I'm like extremely close at this point. I'm like, I said I was 50% done last time. I'm probably like 75% done now. Like, all I need to do, as far as I'm aware, is I need to just finish these 3 to-dos. And the 3 to-dos are just find the file with the metadata and delete it. So the files will have metadata in them when they're downloaded. So when there needs to be a file removed, you could just search for that metadata. And then once you find the file with it, which will just be the video ID. So technically you're just finding what file corresponds to the video that has been removed from the YouTube playlist, and then just removing it on the disk, and then removing it from log data as well. And then, of course, just downloading the actual files and adding it to log data too. And then the last thing is actually writing that data to the actual file so it saves, and when you rerun it, it won't re-download everything. But that's literally kind of it. I mean, I still kind of want to have normalized audio and everything. Like, I do have normalizing stuff here. That would be an extra. But at the very moment, I'm just kind of focusing on just getting it downloaded, obviously. And I might be able to release it once I kind of finish this bit, because right now it's not really usable. Like, all it's doing is fucking around. It's just fucking around printing shit. It's not actually doing anything. I mean, it does actually do some stuff. The one thing it does do is it does actually create a file for the music directory. So if I go into my music directory, I put in the path is actually on the website side. So whenever it queries this kind of executable, this web server technically, it actually sends some data. So it sends the playlist IDs, it sends how many directories should be nested, and then I have my music directory here. So all these are configurable on the actual web extension side of things. So this would just be sent with the message content. And then what my program is currently doing is it actually does take the music directory, and it does actually ensure that it exists. So it gets or creates the music directory, and then it also gets or creates the log file for that directory. Also, please excuse the fucking horrible ass code. I don't know. I look at this, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm trying my best, okay? This may or may not be how Rust is supposed to work, or you're supposed to make this way more verbose. I just like having things on the same line because it's like, bro, I'm not. There's so many fucking expects, and bro, don't even get me started on how many unwraps there are on this fucking file. Apparently only 8, but I thought there was more. I thought it was a lot more, but still, that's kind of where I'm at. So it is doing stuff. I got it to do shit. All it has to do is do a little more shit. But it should actually be somewhat easy because I already have the YTTLP sort of command here. I just have to edit it to be video only. So it downloads it, and then I just have to put it in the log data JSON kind of file-ish thing, and then write to the file. I think the most difficult thing about this is going to be writing the data to the file, though, because it's kind of like retrieving maybe references to the JSON file, maybe, but I don't think it'll actually properly write. Like, if I were to take fucking entry and playlist entries, and I were to, like, edit that, I mean, I guess that would change. I'll have to see. Again, this is like a reference, not even reference based, but, you know, you have to specify reference or value. It's very memory safe. I mean, not very memory safe. It literally is memory safe. It will not let you have a fucking, whatever it's called, buffer overflow or something. Look, I'm a JavaScript programmer by heart right now. I have taken C classes though and everything. I actually did take one, this quarter. And it was kind of difficult, but it was kind of just on the optimization side of things. But yeah, I ramble a lot. Somehow I made this 12 minutes, despite the fact that all I showed off was this shit. But hey, it's quite a bit of shit going on. I mean, again, this is really difficult. I didn't have like any of this yesterday. I wrote this all by scratch. I actually wrote this by scratch. I didn't let ChatGPT write. I was looking at ChatGPT's shit. I'm like, bro, come on. This is kind of poopy. So I've just been making it myself. Again, I don't usually use ChatGPT really for much. I just kind of asked it questions to get a good idea of what it should look like on the Rust side of things, because I'm completely new to Rust, and it does absolutely help. I will say that much. It absolutely helps in that regard. But yeah, I've just been doing this by scratch. I was just fucking around. But anyways, that's all that, and hopefully I can have a finished product next time, maybe, or I'll just show off like how close I am next time, in some sort of regard. But hopefully the next video update on this web extension will have everything ready, and I'll be using it, and it'll be beautiful, and it'll be all perfect. But it's probably not going to be that easy. I'm sure it's probably going to be like horribly unoptimized because of the fucking downloading each video by like each video individually. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Anyways, Sukadia.dev. I fucked that up. Let me try that again. Sukadia.dev. Fuck. Sorry. Look, I woke up early today. I woke up early today at a final. I got 6 hours of sleep. That's not even that bad. 5 hours of sleep. Whatever. Okay. Let me go slow with it. Okay? I don't usually go slow with the fucking Discord pitches, the fucking advertisements. But here we go. All right? I'm going to do it. Sukadia.dev/hub for the Discord. Bye.